welcome to Vlogmas day 2. As you can see, it's just coming up to 6:25. Hubby's been gone about 15 minutes. My son will be getting up very shortly. We did have the heating on this morning. As I said, we do get up early because it was the lowest temperature it has been in, I don't know, forever, but don't seem to be a frost. So yeah, so I've managed to remember to put my tree on. I know this is something I'm really proud of because it holds so many memories. So I'm not sure if you want to hear about some of the decorations. I believe in Vlogmas last year I did actually talk about some of the ornaments. As I said, it is a family tree, as I call it, and I did put my fire on. It's only got the light on because I've got my heating on at the moment, but as I said, Mantle is the same as it was, I say, last year. I like that. There's certain things I have changed up and I've made notes, and some things that I've kept the same, and I think this works out well. I didn't get to explain too much about the bits in my lounge yesterday due to the fact, again, I don't know whether it was running too long. You'll have to let me know, if you want shorter videos, but as I said, I'm just showing my process. I do allow a few days to get the decorations up. This wreath was originally, it's a pre-lit one, and we used to have a store called Family Bargains. It closed down a fair few years ago, and me and my friend used to love going in there. It used to sell a lot of products as well that you could get in the 99p store at the time, so you know how long that's been gone. So it used to have food, it used to have decorations, home decor, anything like that, and it was really good for bargains, especially after Christmas. A bit croaky this morning because I haven't had my coffee. As I said, all these things I don't stick down because I just add them on, but this was originally $24.99 and I ended up paying $7.99 for it. As I said, you're going to hear this a lot. I tend to buy pieces after the season. This is looking a bit sorry for itself now, but I just like it. Normally, I've always had a real poinsettia from my mother-in-law, but I haven't seen her in so long, so said she normally by now has visited in December and or the end of November, and gave me my poinsettia. So yeah, this actually came from B&M. That's another store in the past that's been really good. That was originally, it was either $9.99 or $7.99, but I paid $1.99 for it, and I've always wanted one. We haven't got very wide windowsills, so I tend, since I've had it, and I think it looks really nice with the holly bits there, if you like to call them, and I just think it goes really nice. And then you might have seen me actually, I've either used blue tack or a little bit of tape just to hold these in place. And then the wreath I've changed up a few times. It used to be all gold, but then I changed that up, I think about 2 years ago now. So with it being light weight, I've just got it on the mirror with the suckers, which you will see quite a bit that I use them on mirrors and the windows. So that is, and the fireplace we've had years, that came from B&Q. So there we are. Do excuse the little mess here. Yeah, that's hotspot, that's me. I've got catalogues, I've got my laptop, my stand and everything. I've found one casualty so far. We're doing well. I've only got one casualty. This car, which is part of our son's decor. Yes, his room's been decorated, so I sorted all the pieces out, but that's only a matter of sticking that on there, so that's not too bad. And over here, now I haven't put all batteries in, that's my job for this morning, and I've put my little penguin thing there. That was from Avon, and that is so many years old. That one there, that was originally again from Home Bargains, no sorry, Family Bargains, and that was originally $24.99, and I paid $9.99 for it. This one here, I bought 2 of these. I kept one for myself and one for a friend. That was from Diningroom, and I think they were $9.99 each, but I paid $4.99. This one I can't say much about because a friend actually gave me that as a gift. I think that was 2 years ago now. Yeah, 2 years ago. This little one here, I got this actually from Flying Tigers, and it was £1. I think it was originally £5 or £6, and I got it for £1 after Christmas. And I don't think it's too bad with the scale. I'm not too worried about that. I know people tend to keep up, but I know what used to be Wyvale Garden Centre, it's now Dobbies. Have I got that right? Yeah, I'm sure it's called Dobbies. They normally have all this sort of stuff, you know, the certain makes and everything, and they usually have it all set up, and I believe I videoed it last year. I don't know what they're doing this year, if anything. As I said, I haven't been out since Saturday now, when we went and picked our caravan up, so and put it back into lockup after it was worked on, which were really good. That video will probably be sneaked in during these videos. There might be certain videos that are separate from Vlogmas. I'm trying to, you know, bring in Christmas with Vlogmas anyway. And yes, I haven't got my Christmas mugs out yet. My Eeyore mug, second mug, broke. The handle came off. So yeah, I've lost 2 of my nice mugs. So I'm going to dress this hot spot here and probably put my purple bear. That's one of these that goes in the microwave, as I said. You know, especially if I'm aches and pains. And I say I'm trying not to make you giddy. I got my battery box. I've said about this. This is a good idea. I tend to use so many batteries, especially AA, with the pieces. I haven't got as many as I used to. I got rid of quite a few, but I'm going to put batteries in, I think this morning, so that's what I'm going to do. And yes, we got to the train. I can't have anything too noisy this first thing this morning until my son goes to work, so hopefully I'll just fill you in and put the things on, put the batteries in, and then I can show you what they are. I've left my light boxes cosy up. I had thought of putting, see if something like Merry Xmas will fit in there actually. But I think I might just keep it as cosy up. And as I said, we always come back to the tree because this is my pride and joy. It holds so many memories. And yeah, you saw me put, this represents this last year. As I said, I usually put some form of decorations. I haven't really been anywhere. I haven't even got our granddaughter's Christmas tree decoration yet. I have got a couple of these, but I normally get her a nice special one or something, as I've done with both my boys, my daughter-in-law and granddaughter, over the last few years. And this is what I mean. It has the initials on and also the year. So this is 2011. That's my youngest son. As I said, quite a few of them. I'm trying to find some that probably got the year on. That one's like my eldest son. That's 2007. These I haven't done cross stitch in a while. I know one of my subscribers mentioned that she's cross stitched some of her cards, and I was hoping maybe I'll get round to doing some basic cross stitch or something. But then again, I have made all my cards, and as I said, these are little ones. There's 2002, and then I got that one 2006. I'm not sure if this one's got a year on. Oh yeah, there we are, 1998. God, it does make me, when I say some things like this, it does make me feel quite old. Hopefully you're not bored. This came from, obviously, Disney World 2003. The only thing I'm disappointed about, in 2000, we went seen, because we was there for 3 weeks, which we've done the 3 times we've been to America, or I have. Hubby's been a lot more than I have. We went to see the Shuttle Atlantis go up, and our boys, because of 5 and 8 I think at the time, and they loved it. It was quite something. I mean, the earth shook. Hubby had put his coffee down and you could see it shake and everything. And we were supposed to have gone back and bought a Christmas decoration of Shuttle Atlantis to represent that trip. Unfortunately, the weather looked as though it was going to change, because they only opened Epcot up for, Epcot, Kennedy Space Centre up for half a day. And where if the weather changes, it would have all been cancelled. And I remember we had to get up from our hotel for the shuttle at 4 o'clock in the morning to get the coach. The coaches all had a slot, and if you missed the slot, then you know, there was going to be trouble. It was like almost like planes, and it was one coach after another. I thought I'd come face to face rather than you stare at the tree, although I say it's so relaxing, and I'm more likely to, this is what happened yesterday, although I didn't put the lights on, just sat here with my coffee looking at my tree. Yeah, going back to the Shuttle Atlantis, yeah, it looked like they got a weather alert, although it looked bright sunshine, but it turns out that, you know, if the weather's a little bit dodgy or whatever for the conditions, then they close the Kennedy Space Centre down, what I understand. And again, you had slots to get back in your coach and everything, and to get out, because it's only open when they used to, you know, have the shuttles go up. They only opened for half a day, and it was one of the most expensive trips we've done all through our married life. There was 4 of us, but it was well worth it. I'm just glad, and the boys are old enough to remember it. At some point I have to look back. I've got DVDs and everything, because we transferred all our trips on. Maybe one of these times, if you're interested, maybe, I don't know whether it would be this year, I'll go back and find some of the memories we've got of our trip to America. I said 3 times I went to Disney World, and you can't beat it. You can never be too old for Disney. I don't know if anybody agrees, but I don't think. And when I walked in, well, when we first walked, you know, into the main thing, and you see the castle, I'm getting emotional now, because I can just remember it was such an emotional time, because although I've never actually had a bucket list, and I know people want to do certain things, but this was always at the top of my list to go to Disney World. And it made a dream come true. Actually, I went 3 times, so it never ceased to be that magical, special thing. And the shows were amazing. And anyway, so I remember, because we were right at the front of the coach, as I said, we had to catch the coach. I think we got the shuttle at 4 o'clock to get the coach at 4:15 or 4:20, something like that. I know it was on a strict thing. And not used to it, and there we were, 'cause we was at the front of the coach, and the boys, they were getting so excited, and there we had, the coach had to stop because there was an alligator crossing the road as we were coming into Kennedy Space Centre. So yeah, and we did have a tour as well, but as I said, I was so bummed that I didn't get that one decoration to represent that trip, but it was a fact that they made an announcement and asking for everybody to get back on their coaches, so I never did get. We were thinking about purchasing it because we did go in and we had certain things like badges and everything, but I thought it was too breakable that to carry around with us when we was on the tour and everything, but never mind, we've still got the memories and I've got the video and everything. Now, yesterday I wore my Harry Potter set, and I've said this because I'm not going out and it's been quite cold recently. I'm wearing my lounge sets. Now, they do count them as pyjamas. I count them as lounge sets because these are really thick, but they're too thick to actually wear in bed, so I tend to lounge around with them. I've got the bottoms on, and as I said, so again, bargain. I bought these in January. They were something like $11 and $12.99, and I got 2 sets, was it? Or was it 3? At least 2 sets, because you've seen them. I got this one and I got the Harry Potter one, and they were a fiver. £5. That's when I actually stock up with pyjamas and pieces. Primark was one of the best bargains actually after Christmas. Sometimes you can get bargains just before, but obviously it's awkward because I'm not doing the shopping, so I'm not sure what's out there and everything, and I don't think the stores have got the stock in like they usually do. I mean, what I've seen on some of your YouTube channels that I've been watching, I think B&M, what I can understand, got all their decorations in. When I went to get some bubble bath a while back, Wilco's didn't seem to have the stock as they normally do. But I don't know. I don't know about Tesco's. I haven't really taken that much notice. But normally I would have gone to 2 garden centres, so I do apologise, but I'm sure you can understand that it might not be so interesting as what it normally is, because I'm usually out and about this time of year, and I'm just trying to be, you know, positive and keep the norm as much as possible. I'm probably rabbiting on a bit again this morning, but yeah, if you see me in these, you know, I'm just being nice, snug and comfortable while I'm moving around. I've still got decorations sort of in each of the rooms, so I'm progressing through that. I used to do this all in one day, believe it or not. Now it takes about 3 or 4, but I started a day early, as I said, on the main tree, so I enjoy it. Put Christmas music on, or a Christmas video, you know, or I've got the movie channels, as I said, Christmas movie channel, so I've been watching, and there's been some really good movies on. If you want to comment, if you can tell me what your favourite movies are, Christmas movies that is, and I'm hoping to have a little bit of discussion about Christmas movies. We have, and it was not me that put it on, when was it? Was it Sunday? Yeah, I think it might have been Sunday. I'm sure it was. I watched Christmas Chronicles last year, and I'll probably bring this up and again in another video. And we watched that one because they've got number 2 on. It's got Kurt Russell in, and I just love them. I thought I was going to be disappointed in the second one, and I wasn't. They're on Netflix, so that's Christmas Chronicles 1 and 2, brilliant. And Kurt Russell, I think, is amazing as Santa. Some of the little jokey things and everything, you know, is so down to earth and everything. I think it just gives it that little bit of a spin. Let me know if you've seen them. I said I told hubby I'd like to get them on DVD, possibly Blu-ray. I know they're on Netflix, but I think it's going to be a couple of movies we're going to see regularly. But I'm going to get off topic here because I want to save this for another video about Christmas movies. Yes, and there's been a few on Christmas 24, I think it is it, that I haven't seen before, which is surprising because normally there's quite a few that I've seen before, but there's been a few different ones. Although the stories are very similar storylines, I don't mind. It's just nice to have it in the background. Right, I hate to think how long this intro's been, so I'm going to get on. I'm going to put batteries in my pieces. I think I am going to share the dining room, maybe the kitchen. I haven't, I bought all my snowman pieces down to put in the kitchen, and I've got my gingerbread sort of theme going on in there, along with a mini tree. So I think that's what's on today. So say one step forward, and as much as we can, be the norm, and hopefully you'll follow me on Vlogmas Day 2. Okay, this is the dining room, as you can see, and this is the decor I have done. Starting with the top, I've used my existing little plant pot thing that I got from Poundland a while ago for £1, and the plant inside is from B&M. I think I paid £2.99 for it, and I've just added a few berries. Last year I just had the garland and the jug, but I've put these silver animals like the deer, the penguin and the polar bear. They came from Poundland last year, I believe, and I've just obviously put little bows on and poinsettias. I thought just ties it in. And the reason I ended up doing that, normally those silver animals go in my cubby, but I've got enough going on in there at the moment, but I thought it would bring in the silver on this arrangement, and I did end up putting, you know, just 4 poinsettias in there, and I did actually forget to put the lights on, but never mind. I've got my red runner there. This actually looks really good because I do have red curtains up all year round. And these placemats are Dreaming of a White Christmas. They came from Wilko's a number of years ago, and I paid 20p each for those. And when I said about bargains, Wilko's was one of the shops that this particular year I bought Nuenda pieces, and they were selling all their decor pieces off for 20p each. So I did actually collect quite a lot of different things. I do have 2 more placemats, so I've got the set of 8. So there we are. That is the dining room now completed. I'm not doing much more in here, just for the fact that obviously once I set all the table up and everything, you know, with napkins and plates and everything, I think there'll be enough going on. And as I said, I'm pleased actually just putting that little bit different spin on my decor with the silver pieces. As I say, it just ties in everything together. Right, so I'm going to concentrate on this area of the kitchen. I've got my blank canvas here, everything's been put away. I have got my 3 little tiny snowmen up there. I got those from a garden centre back in 1999, and yes, they got the date on. And so I made sure this was a blank canvas ready to start. It just makes it a lot easier. So I'm going to start with this item here, and yes, 2000 I had this one, and I'm going to put it up here. I do like wooden decor. I'll sort that out in a minute as I'll spend too much time flapping about. And I've got this one here, and this is another one from 2000, and this is a metal one. So this one goes in here and gets hooked over to hide the hooks. So just put those there. Now I'm changing it out just a little bit because I've got all those items that I got from Poundland. So I'm going to put these on the little shelves, you know, sort of like a little town up here. So I'm going to put these actually on the shelf in here. So I think I'm going to put that one there. Got the little gingerbread house there. And then we have got, I've left the tags on actually of these, so I need to take the tags off. Oops, I should have done this previously. So we've got the Candy Lane one. So I'm going to put that just here, I think. And I got my little gingerbread person can go there. And then I've got the little signpost and the little tree. So I'm going to put that all up there. say I am trying to sort of swap it out a little bit. So I'm not sure if that will go there. And I'll put the tree there. I probably will alter it around a little bit at some point, but at the moment, sorry if the light's not brilliant. I don't know if I put the other spotlights on whether it'll make any difference as well. Maybe it'll be a bit brighter. And then what I'm going to do is I've got, let me have a look. I think I'll put this one up there. I've got this little like gingerbread dish, because these are actually used. So I'm going to put that up there for now. Normally I have something else there, but until I got one of the guys home, I can't change that round. So what I thought was, as a change, I'm putting my snowman collection here. Yes, you can guess it, this is something I got on clearance. This was from, again, Family Bargains, and it was $9.99 and I paid $2.99 for it. So I thought that was a really good bargain. So I'm going to put that one there, like so. So I'm just changing it round a bit. I've got this one here. And you see, the thing is, with these sort of things, they are actually used. So they decor in the meantime and then they're out. It's finding extra spaces for all the other things, because I've got a box full of, you know, platters and plates and things like that. A lot of them are melamine or plastic. And then I've got my couple of tins. This is actually a separated tin set. So you've got a hat that comes off like that, and the lid comes off of that one as well. So it's in 3 sections there. That was actually a gift. I'm going to put it here for now. And this one, I actually believe I got, I don't know if this was one from Flying Tigers. I think it might have been Flying Tiger, and I think I paid £1 for it after Christmas. So again, they're also used, you know, like for sweets and cookies and that sort of thing. So I'm quite happy with that. And so the other 2 items I have got is these snowmen here. And I think what I might do, might keep them up here, like so. Then again, I may change them around, I don't know yet. But I thought, well, I'll leave that as it is at the moment, this sort of thing. As I said, sometimes you have to live with something, don't you? And then you make a decision whether you're going to keep it. But at the moment, I've got all my snowman and everything together there. And as I said, like the gingerbread sort of little village there. And I'll show you the gingerbread mini tree I have that's on our breakfast bar. Okay, so here's my little mini gingerbread and sort of foodie, as I call it, mini tree here on the breakfast bar. And so I'll give you a closer look in a moment at the different decorations. Starting down here, I've got my little sweet shop here, like gingerbread house. That came from a catalogue actual shop. It is a sweet dish. I've had this so many years now. It's like at the same time I got, I don't know if you remember, I got the Haunted House sweet shop as well, and I got the skull and things like that. This plate I actually got, I think it was 99p. I got that from the charity shop actually, spiced gingerbread, and it's got the recipe on there. This I think was 49p. This is tea-wise, so I collect those, or have done in the past. That came from Home Bargains a couple of years ago. And I think the little gingerbread up here, I think came from either TK Maxx or Home Sense. And then I've got here, this is from Amazon, The Perfect Man. He's cute, he's sweet, and he doesn't get upset when you bite his head off. I think that's so sweet. These ones here, I've got them with Grandma and Grandpa on, the gingerbread house. They, I believe, came from Poundland, I think last year or the year before. As I said, this has developed over a few years. I believe I've got two of these. These came, I think, from Asda. I've got the plastic candy canes on here, and I've got like the lollipop type things there. These came from Wilko's. I think I purchased these last year. It was £3, I think, for the price of 2. So I think I paid £2 for a set of 3. This I got from a craft fair a number of years ago. And then I've got a lot of these like felty little gingerbread. I think they were Tesco's, and I bought them after Christmas. I think I got a set of 10 for something like 25 pence. And if I just come round, these books I've had so many years now. Christmas book of recipes, and they've actually have got recipes in, which is really neat. So as I said, I've included in this because it's like foodie and gingerbread men. So there's the other one there. Then I've got this gingerbread man that I actually made out of felt. And then I've got these ones here. As I said, does wobble a bit. I'm going to actually make a, have a bigger tree eventually here, I think. So there we are. And I've actually put it in a gingerbread tin. What I normally tend to do is, I haven't got any of that fake blanket snow, as normally I stuff that in the bottom just to secure the tree. So that is that. I have got a couple of more items. I've got this Santa dip dish. This came from Avon. So I've got to put this out, and I've got a couple of other bits yet to put out. And there's, and I say you can put your breadsticks in there or crisps, and then you've got the dip bowl there. So that's also got to find a home.